Berlin calling, it's Tom from Synths here from the Superbooth 21. I'm here with Geertz. How are you?
Good, good. I'm finally happy to be here in presence, actually.
I saw in the last months you are working. You are working on new products. You released the LXR, the 02 with Sonic Potion in collaboration, modules, and it's a lot of work, yeah? Or even for you now in Corona, it's a different situation, and you are working, yeah?
Yeah, but during Corona you do not need to travel so much, and you are passionate about your media channel, we are passionate about what we do, and therefore, that's only what we do. So yeah, we decided to focus on fewer things than last year. So
on bigger things, yeah.
On bigger things, on desktop synthesizers.
And you finished your synth tracks, it's out in the wild.
Yes. So LXR is a tangible result of this year's efforts, and Perkons, another drum machine, a bit larger one, is on the way.
And you have there was a teaser 2 or 3 days ago about your new machine. It's the Perkons HD-01. It's a bit strange name, but for me at least. And it's a new drum machine, right? From the Erica land.
Right. It's not only a drum machine, actually. You can use it as a drone synthesizer, and also you can use it as a hybrid synthesizer to play with on a keyboard as well. But of course, the main focus was to develop a drum machine that stands out from mass, and which is really performance oriented, because we in Erica Synths believe in live performances, which bring much more interaction with audience, and much more connection require much more connection with an instrument.
And the name comes from? Is it from Latvia or from mythology?
It's a Latvian name which translated in English means thunder. So basically it's a thunder, and you can treat it also as a percussion console, so Perkons.
We have here the Perkons. Is it based on what kind of synthesis, or is it analog or digital or both?
HD actually stands for hybrid drums. So we have a digital sound engine consisting of 3 parameters, where typically first 2 are tune and decay, and second 2 parameters depend on algorithm settings. So we have 3 algorithms per voice. Then sound goes into analog filter, analog overdrive. You have FX send per voice, so meaning that each voice has FX send and return output, and individual output as well, and level.
So the people will be already happy. Individual outs is something very important. Yeah.
Exactly, and all voices are mixed together into master mixer with a built-in compressor, master overdrive, and master send. Also, we have individual FX sends. If no external effects are connected, we have a built-in BBD, analog Beckett Brigade delay one. But what really sets Perkons apart is from other synthesizers is a sequencer where you have simultaneous access to all 4 voices. And there you can on the fly design your patterns just by tapping in. You have voice buttons for finger drumming and for fills, and say you want to change last step for polyrhythms, you just go like that, and you have simultaneously entered polyrhythms.
So it's as you said, now it's a hybrid. So digital synth engines and analog is the BD delay, the output. Yeah. The engine has nothing to do with the engine from the Sonic Potions. It's a new development.
Yeah, it's a completely new development. So each voice has dedicated sound engine. So these two are similar, more bass drum and toms oriented. This one is more for snare, and this one is hi-hats, noise stuff, and so. Interesting thing is that all interfaces scanned continuously, so you can make parameter per step parameter locks, as well as recording of potential per motions. So you basically can design a baseline just by recording a tune potentiometer, and it will quantize this recording to steps. So versatility is actually key in this instrument.
So it's so you get also. I think that I see the sequence is pretty dense in features.
Yeah.
Can you record parameters or some crazy stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you have parameter per step parameter lock. So instead of having just fixed decay on hi-hats, you can record open hi-hat by just increasing decay on specific steps. Also, there is assignable modulation matrix. So you have 8 modulation destinations per voice. For instance, I want to modulate tune of bass drum. So I select this one, and I select modulation depth for 40%. This way you can modulate several parameters of each voice and create quite crazy stuff. But again, for live performance, the best way is parameter lock and record on.
So you're going the electron way with parameter locks, and instead of continuous more.
It's not kind of electron way, but it's more like performance oriented thing.
And you can probably save patterns in the unit, yeah.
Exactly. So we have dedicated pattern save and kit save buttons. So you just select to destination, hit record, and
you can save the sounds, or are they always like you are starting the unit and it's just.
No, you can of course you can save sounds and recall them. So if you want to recall kit 1, just select kit and hit first slot, and it automatically reads sound. Sounds and patterns are saved on a SD card, so you can save a lot.
And does it MIDI CC or something?
Yes, there is full MIDI implementation. As I said, all panel is scanned, so each knob and each switch sends out MIDI messages to external VST device, or it also can read external MIDI CC messages assigned to specific controls.
So very dense drum machine, or you would say it's not only a drum machine, but it's drum synthesizer.
It's a drone synthesizer as well. So you open decay to the max.
So it's a drum synthesizer, it's a drum machine, and it's a drone synth. Yeah,
let's put it. It's
3-in-1.
It's experimental machine for enjoying the instrument, enjoying performance.
And I'm pretty sure you implemented also multiple, different connectivity for in the modular world and so on. Yeah.
It also has external clock sync, analog clock sync, and each voice also has velocity sensitive trigger inputs. So basically you can play drum pads on top of sequence running, or you can play it as a drum synthesizer from pads without the sequencer at all.
I think we have geeked out a lot. It's now time for some demos from our beloved KODEK.
Yeah, and there is no better person who can demo this one, because KODEK turns everything he touches into music.